You want to sit up close or?
I'm good.
Yeah, they can see you there.
But we can't see anything.
All right, we are live. You are ready to go.
Okay, so I'd like to call the Elyria Landmarks Preservation Order, July 13th at 13 after 6.
Tom Aiden,
Here,
John Davidson,
Here.
Clint Robacher,
Here.
Dave Pavlik,
Here.
John Lentz told me he couldn't make it. Sheila Massimiani,
Here.
Mary Ann Kloss,
Here.
Father Thomas Hagedorn,
Here.
and others in attendance is Pat Bender.
Here.
and Celeste Frankel, I think.
Celeste Franco.
Celeste Burles Frankel, yes.
All right, thank you.
Who's taking notes?
I'll make a, Gene is.
Oh, okay.
I'll make a motion that we suspend the regular order of business and address the applicant in
Second.
the audience.
Second.
Who firsted and who second?
John firsted it, Clint second.
Thank you.
So Gene, who was there first? You know?
Yeah.
I couldn't, yeah. Was it Tom? Were you there? I saw his picture when I got here.
Yeah, I've been here a
You want-
while.
You want to go first?
Sure, why not?
Okay,
I'm here with Pat Bender. Pat, I need to replace my roof. It's a good 25 years old. And just want to get the go ahead for what we want to do. Pat can describe it more than I can.
okay.
All right, and basically the roof that we are doing, he has an architectural style shingle on there and we're replacing it with the architectural shingle. What was there was black. It's faded to a lighter gray at this time. And I believe there were some pictures that were sent in. I think they got them. And then we're just gonna go with the black roof, basically, pretty much straight black. As black as you can basically get it. It's an architectural shingle. It's considered a 40-year shingle. And basically pretty much one in kind. And then any flashing work or any of that such will all be, black to match the black, no silver, no anything, no can vents, just ridge vents, which I think is, required by you guys basically, not to be putting the cans on there, and that's pretty much it. It's a tear off and then a re-roof.
Yeah, if it's a can vent, we don't not allow them, but we want them on the rear.
Gotcha. But there won't be any. So.
Okay. So so I thought when I saw some of the stuff, it was a 3-tab on there now.
It is a 3-tab, but it is an architectural 3-tab. And so we're going, if you've seen St. Mary's Church, which is an architectural, it's kind of like they call it a dragon tooth kind of cut. That's basically what we're going back on there with. It's a little nicer, a little better shingle, probably more, I would say more historical than probably the 3-tab that's on there now. But it was black and we're basically going back with black. That seems, I think it's a little actually probably better than what's on there now.
Any other questions from any other commission members? You're putting duration on it. Is that the one?
Correct. Owens Corning duration.
So that's a lifetime warranty shingle for residential.
Yeah, it's limited lifetime. I don't know exactly what that means. I think they kind of don't, all the manufacturers out there have pretty much done that.
Done that, right.
Well, the average residency of a person in a house like 20.
Well, so the Hagedorns have been there for a lot.
Okay.
Yeah, well, that's fine, but I mean, that's kind of the plot behind that, I think. They'll stick with the guarantee, I'm sure.
Yeah, we hope.
We hope.
We don't want to need it.
Sure. The problem is always the statute of limitations is 7 years.
Yeah.
These companies that offer these kind of things, it's basically their reputation that is at stake.
Gotcha.
And you're gonna use, is there valleys in this one?
There are no valleys. It's just gonna go with like weaving the shingle with, there would be ice guard underneath the valleys.
Uh-huh.
It's a bit more of a closed system. It's probably a little better than even actually having the valleys. The valleys are more open, and based on our weather around here in the Cleveland area per se, you know, I think it's a better system.
Does any of the other commission members have any questions?
Anyone?
If anyone has their TV on, try turning it off because that's coming through on the speaker and it's messing with audio.
I wanted to address Sheila and Mary Ann directly, see if they have any.
Hey, Sheila, Mary Ann, do you have any questions?
I think I heard my name. If you hear me, okay, we're not in the meeting. Everything's broken up.
I couldn't understand you.
Sheila, Mary Ann, are you guys
We
muted?
can't understand you.
They can't understand me.
I can't.
They can't hear me?
I can hear you guys fine.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah.
Now, I'll get a little closer. Sheila and Mary Ann, can you hear me?
Can you hear us? Because everything is broken up.
We didn't understand a word you said.
I can't understand.
Why don't you come over to our
Yeah, why
house?
don't you guys come down here?
Yeah, I
If
can't.
you can get
understand it.
closer to your wireless, Mary Ann, that
I'm,
might help.
they're like just a few feet down the street. Let me go
Okay.
run and bring them up here.
Okay.
They're only 2 doors down.
The same problem that 50 years ago when I was making films, there were places you could not record video for reasons no one necessarily understood. But you know, you just couldn't do it.
I think those are frequency nodal points. When they crisscross, it doesn't work.
Yeah, I couldn't understand them at all. Could you?
No, I couldn't hear what they were saying at all, and they're just 2 doors down.
Yeah.
We had the
Tom. John. Jean.
Yes, I'm here.
I heard that, okay.
That was
You heard me okay?
I heard you okay now.
Oh, okay. Good.
Who is that, Jean?
Yeah, I'm Jean. Yeah.
Okay. Yes.
we had the one piece of equipment that would not work after 3 o'clock.
Oh, you're just a bunch of garbled.
You didn't know what to do. Good, then,
Okay, coming.
It just wouldn't operate at all. It's weird.
That's off.
Somewhere somebody turned something on.
It's not on.
It'll just be a few minutes yet.
All right.
Yeah. How do you?
Is Father
Others are
Tom
with
and
me.
I, are
We
we
can
the
show
only
them
order of
when we get
business
there.
here basically, or is there more?
Okay. All right. Come on.
Bill?
Yeah.
I can't get it to hang up. We're going to. We can't understand a thing for a second.
I don't know if Zoom is the right name for this. That makes me sound really fast.
I think they were using their phones.
Is that what they were doing?
I think so, yeah.
Our father, Tom and I are the only order of business.
No, we have two more.
Two more, okay.
Well, you know,
But this is our first attempt at Zoom.
Gotcha.
as a Zoom, you know, in the motion picture world is moving in on something. And when you pull back on a scene, that's called a move, and I think that's what this should be called.
Moves?
Moves, yes, Zoom is spelled backwards.
Maybe we'll make that another platform and we'll make some money on that.
That would be nice, huh?
There you go.
We've attended a couple Zoom meetings with the Community Foundation already this year, so I'm kind of familiar with the layout of the screen. But I think Mary Ann and Sheila were using their phones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was given that option.
Okay. They should be walking in the door any minute. No, somebody can sit there and somebody could sit there and I'll stand back here next to you.
Again, when I was working at Goodrich, all of a sudden we started to have problems with the transmission, the scanning electron microscope, all kinds of problems with it. And we finally traced it out to the fact that there was a power line that ran directly under the instrument, over it, I can't remember
You
which
can
one.
sit on either that ottoman or the chair up by the screen.
I think it was underneath it. And somebody connected an oven up about 5 doors down. When that oven was turned on, had all kinds of trouble. So they ran a special line to the oven, and we had problems.
They were trying to do it on a phone. I don't think these things work real well on phones.
Right here.
You don't have the bandwidth, that's the problem. There isn't enough
Why don't you sit up there?
signal carrying capacity.
I thought this was so that we weren't together.
Yeah, how about that? The Zoom meeting, so we wouldn't have to all be together, and thanks to technology,
Yeah, you
we're
can
all
sit
together.
there.
Mary Ann, you want to sit there? Okay. I hate technology.
All right, we're all here.
So we were asking if you had any questions.
About what?
About what?
Okay,
We heard nothing.
so Tom wants to replace his roof. He wants to use, can you show, you have the pictures?
I know,
Yeah, we got all this.
He wants to use duration. It's a 3-tab, something like a 3-tab.
It's an architectural. It's got a little bit of different look to it, similar to the St. Mary's Church, which is kitty corner to the, somewhat to the property there. If you, actually, I think it's on the city building as well. That style of look, different color.
I thought this church had that imitation slate when Joe Ferret was building in grounds there.
Might be in the back on another section, but there's probably a couple different roofs on there. I think there's even some metal on that.
Here's a picture of his currently. Here, the one with the house in it is a current picture of his house.
Correct.
What's there now?
And what's there now looks gray, but it was actually originally black. It's just faded that much in 25 years.
This one, right?
With a house in it. Yep, you've got it.
And he wants to replace it with the same thing?
He wants to replace the duration.
What's he got on him?
This one is It's hard for me to tell in this picture, you know? It sort of looks like 3-tab, but then it's got a little bit something else to it.
Yeah, it's an architectural 3-tab.
And then, correct me if I'm wrong, you want to lace the valleys. You don't want to,
Correct, correct.
He wants to lace the valleys, so run the shingles up through the valley.
Okay.
And all of your flashing would be black.
Yeah, it would be correct.
Yeah,
No metallic finish, which I think is what we're really trying to stay away from. Right?
yeah, we're
Yeah.
really going to stay away from
Yeah,
the, it's just shiny aluminum stuff.
Yeah, I would definitely say aesthetically that does not look good. I would agree with you on that for sure.
And does it have gable vents then?
No, it's ridge vents at the peak. That's what's existing on there actually now.
Yeah. And you're going to use like the Cobra one or whatever that gets.
It's actually a shingle vent 2 ridge vent. It's by Certainteed. It's an air vent. So I like it better than the Cobra because I think it breathes a little better, has a little better ventil, you know.
I think Cobra is just sort of a generic name that they throw
Yep.
out for all those type of ridge vents. They get shingled over as opposed to the one that you remember, the ones that were all aluminum.
Yep.
ridge vents.
Yep. The
So-
Cobra kind of looks like a Brillo pad actually.
Yeah, it does.
Yeah.
So correct me if I'm wrong, the architectural is a more modern shingle and it doesn't meet the guidelines for the historical? Or,
We didn't approve that one for Bob Tari.
okay, yeah, it's not something we approved.
We didn't approve that for Bob Tari. No,
Okay,
we wanted him to use a 3-tab.
right.
That's not what this application's he's asking for, though. He's asking for the duration. That's an Owens Corning one.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
It's
not-
a far better product. You know, these architectural shingles, the way they are now, I guess, you know, they're just made better,
Yeah.
you know, versus a 3-tab really is not, you know, you're only going to get a best value you're going to get out of that. It'd be a 25-year guarantee on that. These other ones, you know,
Yeah,
that.
well, I mean, I didn't put 3-tab on my house. I put, your picture went away, but I'm assuming you can still hear me.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, I put Highland Slate up on it, so I understand.
Yep.
You know,
So this is something that we approved before, this type of shingle.
we haven't.
That's what I thought.
But it's new, right?
Well, it's not
Architectural is normally.
new
modern.
like, you know, it just started. You know,
It's been around for 30 plus years at
it's
least.
been around for,
Yeah.
25 or 30 years.
Easily, yeah.
It's not brand new. It's newer than 3-tab.
Yeah, okay.
But it's not identical to the one we denied on Bob Tari's.
It is.
It is.
Yeah.
How do
I
we-
believe his was, he might have been Timberline, but I think that, when you say Timberline,
Yeah, that's like, yeah, similar as the Cobra you were referring to. It's kind of like Clorox bleach is, you know.
Well, if we've already denied it, then we're denying it, correct?
well, that's what we're for.
Yeah, I mean, I'm wondering how we can deny it on someone's house across the street and then turn around and approve it now. That's just, we can't do that.
Has he thought of something like Highland Slate or something like that? Have you showed him those pictures?
I don't even to be honest, I'm not familiar with Highland Slate per se as to what that's called. So, or, you know,
Yeah, it's, I think it's Certainteed, it's a slate looking kind of shingle. It's so on what's your exposure on this, 5.5?
5 5/8,
Okay, so on this other ones, I believe they're 8s.
8 inches.
Yeah, 8 inches exposure, so it's a lot bigger.
Yep.
Shingle, bigger footprint.
Yep.
You know what I'm
Well,
talking-
GAF has a slate one called Slate Line that has that similar. It's got an 8-inch exposure.
Yeah, the slate line is very similar.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think that the Highland Slate might be a little cheaper,
Gotcha.
you know?
Honestly, I'm not a fan of Certainteed products. I call them Certain Curl. I've had a lot of issues with them in the past, and I'd hate to put something on that
Yeah,
I
so
guess
you
from their
like,
reputation. I might maybe pick a different brand if that's,
you like slate line better.
yeah.
And that's very similar. I mean, I think that,
And they have that in black. I mean, I could certainly, you know, do that in black if that's would basically is something that would be approved, you know.
oh yeah,
Yeah, that would.
we've approved the slate line and the Highland slate and the carriage house and all those multiple times in the district.
Gotcha.
I'm all for approving what we're just talking about, not the
You want to make a
architectural.
motion? Do you want me to make a motion?
Go ahead.
Okay, so, or do you want to make a motion?
I was gonna say, I make a motion that we deny the in-kind application because it has been denied before in the district.
And we approve,
And we approve the slate we were just discussing, the timber line,
no, it would be slate line.
slate line.
And I know he says he doesn't want to use it, but just in case he changes his mind,
Could use a plate.
why don't we just say Highland slate also? Because so you make that decision.
Sure.
Gotcha.
Highland slate or slate line.
Or slate line.
Okay.
Yeah.
Fair enough.
Second, all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Thanks for putting up with our technical difficulties.
Oh, hey, it is what it is these days. I think we're all
Thank you,
gotta
sincerely.
be patient.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, hope you don't do it on a 90-degree day.
Oh, I probably will.
Oh, okay, you're safe.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
So
So are we able to leave the meeting then? Is that?
I think so.
Yes, yes.
Yes.
Stay safe. I think Celeste has a meeting at 6:30. You have to leave now, Celeste?
No, I can stay a little longer.
Okay, so do you remember the names of the colors? I'll let you talk.
Yes, okay, I am here tonight to get my colors approved on the house at 435. The colors that I have chosen are from the Heritage Collection of Sherwin-Williams. The house body, the color is Bryant Gold, and I think Tom might have a sample of that.
He does.
And then,
And the trim is called Mystic Gold. And this was not an easy decision. I mean, this was really a difficult decision, but I do love these colors.
and we were doing, while we're doing this, we were doing the sashes black.
Right, right.
Okay, so she's doing 3.
She's probably gonna do 4 eventually. She's gonna put, she thinks that she might put shutters on it. And
Right. After, I'm kind of a plain person. After I see the house, it might need shutters.
And that would be a green.
That would be beautiful.
Oh,
Yeah, so
Yeah,
So you're gonna put them where you have the ghosts
So-
on your windows?
there's the body.
right, exactly.
Okay,
And there's the trim.
okay. Oh,
that'd be very pretty.
that looks beautiful.
Yeah.
Thank you.
This
Thank
is the
you.
body, and this is the trim.
Oh, that looks wonderful.
And that's a Roycroft color, that gold.
Yep.
Okay,
Yeah.
There's a little bit of it painted on the side by the side door. I tried it on the house. So if you want to take a walk down there and just take a look at it, just a small amount painted on there. Looks good.
I make a motion to approve the colors.
Yeah,
I'll
the
second
colors are beautiful.
Thank you.
Beautiful colors.
Thank you. Thank you so much.
I second.
And I hope that the neighborhood will be beautified now because of that house has been sitting there so long.
We're thrilled to see it happen.
so,
Thank you. Me too.
so Gene, did you get that first and second?
I got Clint's first, but I don't know who seconded it.
I did David.
Okay, and Celeste, I got a question for you. I don't have an application for you. I never
Right.
got one, and I have to put it in the system in order to
Okay.
track it. Usually that's what I get, so I have it on record.
Yeah, we'll get you one.
Yeah. Well, I'll
Okay.
send out.
And the
I'll print one out
colors?
tonight.
Oh, okay, yeah, if I could get a copy of the colors, I'll keep it on file too.
Okay,
That'll
perfect.
work.
Okay,
Yeah.
thank you.
That's right.
So.
You're
I
welcome.
haven't voted yet. So
Oh.
all
We
those
all-
in favor?
We did vote on the
We
colors.
voted on the color.
No, we just made a motion.
Oh, okay. Aye.
So all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Okay, nobody opposed.
Okay, thank you. Thank you so much.
Bye,
Can't
Celeste.
wait to see-
Bye-bye.
If it made a difference.
Okay.
Dave, Dave, do you want to do yours?
Well, yeah, we
Yeah.
have, yeah.
Are you ready, Gene?
Yes, I'm ready.
Okay. We don't have any of the drawings here, the ones that I gave you, so but since everyone is here at my house, I can pretty much explain to them after the meeting what I'm gonna do. But
I
Clinton,
sent,
pardon?
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you. I did send them in an email if that helps you at all.
Oh, okay.
I scanned them and sent them to everybody in an email. I don't know if you can pull them up like that or not, Dave.
Oh, okay.
We can get our tablets, I guess.
Well, that's all
Yeah,
right.
if that helps you, I'm sorry, I have your originals here.
You want me to
Okay.
grab a tablet? Where's your tablet?
A couple people have already seen the drawings anyway, but I'll just pretty much explain what we want to do. And currently, as it is on the back of our house, we have 2 small front porches. And we want to connect both back doors with a wraparound porch. And we want to do it in the stick style, the 1880s stick style. Since this half of the house already has those architectural features on it, we could have done like a Queen Anne style, like on the front of the house, but I like the stick style better. And I also want to make Yankee gutters on it. So I'm not going to have half rounds gutters. I'm going to have built-in gutters up on the top. But before I could even start on the porch, I want to expand the shed that's on the back of the house. And it was currently a little shed approximately 8 feet by 6 feet. And the shed addition will make it 8 feet by 15 feet. And the reason that shed needs to be expanded is so the porch can be built on top of it. Plus we're out of storage. We don't have.
Oh my gosh.
And we need a place to store
Stuff.
garbage cans, the motors, the
Tools.
lawnmower, the bicycles,
Oh my
and
God.
leftover lumber, and tools, exactly. Also, the steps that are gonna go up to the front porch, I do not want hugging the house. I want it to actually be away from it because I want to reveal there's a beautiful arched window over here in this basement, and I want to open it back up and reveal it. Currently, the steps are right up against that window. You don't even notice it. So I'm going to be, when I take off this back porch here and the stairs, I have to knock out all that concrete and stuff, and I'm going to put sandstone steps in its place. But the staircase is going to be maybe 10 feet from the house. So it's going to be kind of, not up against anything. It's going to be open on both sides is what I'm saying.
Can you talk about the bump out? The bump out?
Well, if I had the drawings, I could explain what the bump out
Where's your
is.
tablet? She said she emailed them. If you get your tablet, we can do that.
I'm looking for my email, but I haven't.
It's technology, Tom. It's not here to help you.
Yeah, it's just me.
No, it's not you. It's me too.
Well, thanks, sorry.
Give me a minute, Gene. I'm going to pull up the email
Okay.
and open it up and. First, let me get into the right account.
Well, I'm glad we could all stay distant for this meeting, thanks to technology, huh?
Mhm.
Okay, well, I've got
I got
the
the agenda and that's
agenda.
what I got.
I do not see any attachments, Gene. And
Let me see.
here's some attachments from Corey's email. Let me see if they're in there. Nope, that's not it. Nope, that's not it either. So I don't see any attachments from you or Corey Henderson, Gene.
Okay, I sent them on Thursday.
Okay,
I didn't get 'em.
I didn't get anything on
Is it in with the
Thursday.
invitation?
No,
I sent them on Thursday.
the only thing I got.
No, I'm sorry. It was Tuesday. I sent them on Tuesday, 7/7.
Yeah, that's the email I'm looking at,
Okay.
and
Did not add any attachments to the invite. All I sent was the invite.
okay,
Okay,
all right.
well.
The email, okay, my email has all the drawings and the pictures that I sent to all of you guys as a group on 7/7.
Yeah,
It was your application and then all of the emails. I mean, all of the pictures.
Doesn't seem like any of the attachments came through.
yeah.
That happens to me all the time, Gene. Don't sweat it.
Yeah, I'm looking at the email, Gene. There's no attachments to it.
Oh, really? Okay.
I jumped on Jane's computer real quick. Let me take a quick peek and see if we can't get it shipped out again.
Okay.
Okay.
Well, like I say, we're at the site, and we have the majority of
You got it, Tom?
Well, I got the
of the
application.
council here are right in
Yeah,
my
that's-
house. And I could pretty much explain to them too, just by going out in the backyard and showing.
Yeah, let's do that.
All right,
Let's do that.
all right, go.
Cause I approve it.
All of you, all of you.
Damn you,
Damn you, the lot of you.
Do you have to come back in?
To vote.
Okay.
Yeah, because Gene has to have a record. Gene, we're gonna step outside for a second.
Okay. All right.
Show them what we mean on the back of our house. So we'll be back.
All right. Okay.
You consider this a break, and we won't.
Okay.
Isn't technology wonderful?
Yes, it is. Yeah, Corey's gonna try and send those pictures and drawings to you again.
Okay.
Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Okay, Gene, they're meandering all back in.
Okay. Corey said that maybe the file was too big, and he sent it again.
Okay,
But it might be because the file was too big.
I understand.
Um,
Yeah. Okay. But they know what I'm doing now. Now
okay,
that they were able to actually see the house and visualize it. The main, I guess the important thing is the drawings for the building department, you know.
Mm.
So,
And those are the drawings that I have that you want me to submit to them.
yes, yeah,
Okay,
because those are elevation drawings and a site plan. So,
okay. And you want me to make a copy for your record?
you know, you could go ahead. Do you guys have a copy machine for 11-inch by 17 paper?
Oh, yes, absolutely, yes.
Okay. If you want to do that when you have time, Gene, if you just want to scan them and throw me a copy back.
I got another, but
Okay,
it's all Hagedorn's.
Oh, okay. Because it's also like a partial material list to me, which is no big deal. I could refigure it out anyway. But I'd like to have those drawings back at some point.
okay. So do you want copies of them or you want the originals?
No, give what you have, give to the building department.
Okay, and then I'm gonna make you a set, and then you'll have a record for you'll have copies.
Okay,
Okay, I can do that.
all right. There.
You have the neatest basement.
Yeah, I love this place.
And then we'll have to figure out a time to sign all these, applications too.
All right. Just.
I know you can't sign yours, but, once Celeste submits hers, I'll need that one signed, and I'll need Father Tom's.
Okay. You want to call me whenever you need me to come up and sign them? Or how do you want to sign them?
Well, if Celeste could submit hers at the same time, I could have you sign all 4 of them. And then I could get, someone to sign 2 of them and then somebody else to sign the other 2.
Okay.
Because, Dave and Clint can't sign their own, so I could get maybe one of them to sign Celeste and Father Tom's. And then I could get somebody else to sign
But did you
Dave and
want,
Clint.
did you want me to sign them and put them in the box there, or do you want me to actually come in and sign them? You just let me know what
You can just, we'll make an appointment and I'll be at City Hall, I'm in and out. And then you could just pull up outside and then I just come down and I'll bring the applications. And Tom, if you want to sign all 4 of them.
Yeah.
And then if, somebody, Clint or Dave or whoever, Sheila or Mary Ann can sign, Father Tom's, Dave and Clint's.
Sure.
And then Dave or Clint could sign Father Tom's and Celeste.
Sure.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, whatever. You just let us know. So.
Okay, we can set up a time, before we hang up here,
Okay.
to meet, so that, and then I'll get a hold of Celeste tomorrow to find out when she can get that application so we can just do one trip.
Okay, sounds good.
That way, we can get all 4 signed at the same time.
Okay.
And, yeah, I don't know that I have her phone number, but.
I can give it to you tonight if you want me to. But why don't we vote on David Clint's?
Okay.
I don't think we've done that yet.
You all right, Mary Ann?
It's cold.
Oh, please, don't even joke about it, hon. Don't even
So-
joke about it.
Let's, anybody wants to make a motion to approve the,
I'll make a motion to approve
David Glenn.
David Glenn's, yeah.
I'll second it.
So did you get that, Gene?
Okay, John, made a motion.
He did it first and Sheila was seconded.
Okay,
Okay,
all right, thank you.
all those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? Unanimous.
Okay,
I'm gonna look up Celeste's number for you right now.
all right, thank you.
You ready, Gene? 4-4?
Yes,
Please do not give that over this live stream. Don't give that
Okay.
number. Don't give that number. over
Okay.
the live stream. Just for
Okay,
privacy issues.
okay.
I'm
I'll
sorry,
call
fellas,
you
I had to
tomorrow.
picture real quick and I just don't want her number streamed over the city's YouTube channel.
Okay, that makes sense. I'll call you tomorrow, Tom, to get that phone number.
Thanks, Corey.
Yep, no problem. No
Yeah,
problem.
thank you.
Thanks, Gene.
You're welcome. I'll call you tomorrow.
Any other business? Make a motion.
Does that cover both applications?
Oh, 407.
Oh, we haven't talked about
We
that.
have the paint for 407.
Oh, that's right.
Do you want to wait on it? Because it's not likely we're going to get to
Yes.
it this year.
Yeah.
We're going to devote the rest of what year is workable to this project. So we'll bring that forward next year for 407.
Yeah.
Okay,
Now I filled an application out for 407 for painting, but I don't think we're gonna get that far this year.
Yeah, I really don't think we are.
Okay, so I'll make a motion that we adjourn.
I'll second the motion.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Any opposed? I was the first, Clint was the second.
okay, thank you.
Thank you.
Thanks,
Appreciate it so
Gene.
much.
Thanks, Jeannie.
You're welcome. Thank you.
And thanks, Corey.
I'll be in touch.
Absolutely.
Thank you,
Glad I could help.
Corey.
Yep, I'll go ahead and end the meeting then.
Yep.
All right, thank you.
Bye.